Hello friends, welcome back. Now we are going to continue work on our registration form. So we have already created a user class. So in user class we have done with user create account function and user login function, right? And I have commented these code. So don't forget to comment these code if you have written already, because it will create problem if we will include this page in another page, because there may be the more than one object of single class, right? So just comment if you have written. And in the registration form, I've already shown you how I created this registration form, and if you have not created, so please rewrite it. And I'm just going to show you what you need to write. So just we need and don't confuse with username is just same as your full name, so it is not username like you were thinking. It is just a normal name, right? And to make it more beautiful, or you can say the more attractive, I'm going to add a little bit messaging or validation kind of thing. So let's copy this. So in the email part where I'm taking email, and here is you can see the small tag, and in this small tag there is a message: we will never show your email with anyone. So just copy this small tag and paste it in your all tag just paste after your all input tags, and remove the message whatever written, and give it a id is this is username, right? So username, or actually I want to show error here with so I will write u for user and error. Save it and just change the email help to, let's write here, e underscore error. Save it, and this keep this message as it is because it is good. And here you can see after input password I will provide this small and change the id to p underscore error, so password error, and remove the message given. Okay, and so this is a password one, right? So I will say here p1 error, and after password 2, and I have already specified id equals to password 2 in all input fields. So here p2 underscore error, password 2 error, and remove the message given. And here if you want you can specify the option tag for just to show a message like choose user type, choose user type, and don't forget to write a value equals to blank, nothing. And here you can also show a small tag and say here type, okay, just t underscore error, type error, and remove the message, right? And after button this is okay, no problem, just save it. Let's visit your JS page, main.js page. I'm using jQuery instead of JavaScript. Okay, right over here, taller. Okay, I forgot one thing. Register page, and here is a form, right? The form ID is register underscore form, and on submit, when someone press submit button, I will give this information to the jQuery page for validation, and then I will send that data to the scripting page, processing page, where you can see the PHP code. So I will just say return false, then it will not do their own job form. It will prevent the form default behavior. And use a tag autocomplete. Autocomplete, I hope spelling is correct, right off. So it will not show you any hints. Autocomplete off, return false. Copy the register form, and in your main.js page just take the register form. When someone submit your form, so event will be submit, and function, this is a basic syntax of jQuery. And here you will write a, okay, let's take a variable called variable, and first empty string, sorry, empty input, so I will validate for that. Then in JavaScript, in PHP code, I don't need to do lots of validation, right? So just take a user, okay, instead of user just take name, equals to dollar hash username, right? And variable email equals to dollar, and right here hash with the email, right? And variable password equals to dollar hash password 1, and var pass2 equals to dollar hash password 2, and okay, name email password 1 2, and var type equals to dollar hash user type, and another, okay, we don't have anything, so let me show for type. Okay, it's id, name is user type, and id is also user type, right? So it's fine. And in js page, okay, password 2 is correct, id is also password 2, p2 error, right? So in main.js page, right? And take a variable called pattern, sure, right? Name pattern equals to, so here I will take a regular expression. If you don't know about regular expression, don't worry, it is very simple, just try to understand whatever I'm speaking. So this is the object of regular expression, and I will match the name with the user given name, right? So just take double slash, you can easily remember those things, right? So inside double slash I will use a caret sign, and so it will start with caret sign and it will end with dollar symbol, and in between these two symbols I will write the expression. So the caret will match the first part of the string and dollar will match the last part of the string, right? Always remember, caret will match the first part of the string and dollar will match the last part of the string. So first part will be for name, so the first letter can be uh, uppercase allowed, lowercase is also allowed, and okay, so first letter uppercase, lowercase is allowed, and if you want a space, so this is for the first letter, right? But when you write plus, you can take a group of letters, combination of letters, and so if you're taking combination of letters, you can also allow hyphen symbol, sorry, space, you can allow a space, and other than space you can't allow anything. So a to z, lower a to z, and you can also allow, okay, this is enough. If you want, you can allow comma, full stop, just put those things in this way, right? And plus is okay. Or if you want, you can give it a length, such as it can be, so minimum length can be 6 to, okay, don't put the length, okay, just a combination, it's just a full name, so okay, don't put the length, and a to z hyphen, right? Or if you want, you can just take it normal variable, and email pattern e underscore. So this is the most important thing. If you want, you can remove the name validation, it is not necessary. New and regular expression, so the double slash starting to match the starting symbol and to match the end symbol. So let's take the, so first let me explain you with example. So this is my name, Rizwan dot han @gmail.com. This is right. So first I'm gonna match this r, so for it can be any letter, so lowercase letter a to z, it can be underscore because email allows underscore, and it can be hyphen, right? And it can also be a number 0 to 9, so write in a proper way, 0 to 9 underscore hyphen. So the first letter can be anything, and let's allow plus, so it can be a group of letters. Now look for the dot, so this is okay, right? This will do this will do, check this one and look for the dot, and there can be dot and there cannot be dot, so specify star, it can be epsilon or null. And once if there is a dot, so it will look for the letters, right? A to z, lower a to z 0 to n underscore hyphen, and with a plus symbol. So this will check this dot con, or if there is no dot, so just simply skip this part because of a star, right? And take the @ symbol. In the later video I will explain about what is regular expression, so just write whatever I'm writing, and this one underscore hyphen, so plus, and again look for the dot, hyphen, group of letters, plus, and here can be star, or again look for the dot. So this is about, it's like .com, .co, .in. So it is only lowercase letter a to z, and length will be only 2 to 4. Here 2 to 4. Okay, it's fine. This is a right regular expression for email. Save it. Sorry for your time. I have taken so much time in writing this one. Now let's validate it. And just remove the name. Just embed is enough, right? If so, just take your name dot val. If it is empty, so check. If it is empty, just say dollar, and right here, sorry, it's I have already name dot add a class. So now let's use a jQuery function add class to add a class. So I'm going to add a border hyphen danger class. Actually, this will add a red color border over the input text, and here I will say just dollar hash u underscore error. Do you remember the class ID? Username error or name error dot use HTML tag and specify the span tag. Span, close the span, and let's take a class equals to use single quotes and write here text hyphen danger. It is a red color, right? And I will say please enter name. Please enter name, and use a variable to check the status, where status equals to false is a boolean variable, and make it here status equal to false. It's false. Else, if user have given a name, just take it and paste it. Name dot use remove class function, and border hyphen danger. Okay, it will remove this border danger, and make the span u error embed because there is no error, and make this false to true, right? Or you can say embed, or you can also check here with or name dot length less than 6 character. Name dot length less than 6 character. Please enter name, and name should be more than 6 character. Right? It's a long message. Name should be 6 character. Let's test this, the first one. Okay, register. You can see, please enter name, and name should be 6 character. Let's enter name, so it's a 3 character, right? Okay, this one. Oh, fine. It's not working. Okay, there is a little problem with the function length. thing. So here, as you can see, we have name, right? And I cannot directly check the length, so I need dot val. Now it will work. So refresh it and let's check once again. No error. So there is an error. Less character error, and put the full name. No error. So it's working well. And if you want, you can use the regular expression as I shown you earlier. Let me show you how you can use your pattern just like I'm using for email. And here you can do copy paste. I don't want to waste time, just copy it and paste once again. For now this is for email, right? So we won't require this condition, and just test your. So our pattern is given. So this is nothing but a object of a regular expression. So I will use the object ePattern dot function test. This is a method of regular expression, and I will pass the input, so which is actually email, right? Email dot val. So this is right, and if this function will be true, so it will say I should write here exclamation sign to make it false explicitly, right? And enter the message here. Please enter valid email address and change this to email, and error will be error status false, right? And here if the email is correct, so remove class and status will be true. And here let's refresh it and let's check for email. This one read, sorry, email.com. Okay, no error for email, right? Let's put a question mark. Now this is a invalid email address, right? I have given a question mark. This is an invalid email address. Let's check it. So please enter a valid email address. Let's remove this question mark. Now register. Now it's fine. Now take the password. The password should not be empty. So pass1 not equal to empty. Okay, let's put here empty. Password pass1 equal to empty. Sorry, dot val, and let's check the. Please enter password. Please enter password, and put another condition like or pass1 dot val dot length should be greater than should not be less than 9. So please enter password, and length please enter more than 9 digit password, right? Else we will see true, and just say here pass1. And this is p1 error. Again copy this code and the same for password 2, and dot val dot error, save. Now let's refresh and put the password. So you can see the please enter more than 9-digit character password. Okay, let's enter 9-digit password. So the error message is gone. Password add class for integer. Once the password is verified, so remove the class for integer and p1 error .html. The error message is there. Please enter more than 9-digit password. Let's put the 9-digit password. Error message is gone, but border color should also be removed. I don't know why. There is the reason. So it's add class for arranger. Sorry, it's add class for password 1, and should remove the message removed and pass1.remove class. It's fine. Okay, it's confusing. Okay, the problem is here. P2 error, and there is also P2 error, right? Save and let's refresh. Put the password. Let's put the 9-digit password. So all fields have error only except password. So it's fine. It's working well. Let's decrease it. Now you can see the error. Please enter more than 9-digit password. Let's enter the password 9-digit here too, but this time password is not same. Okay, fine. Let's enter random 5-digit and register. So it's fine. Enter email address. This one @cmail.com. Okay, enter username. This one. It's fine. Choose a user type. So for user type, type dot value simply. So type dot add class t error, and there is also type. So all fields have error. Once you choose admin, no error. Choose password, no error. Choose error. So fill the fields. Okay, there is an error because the length is short. No error, and the email. Okay, here is no error. Name. No error. It's fine. We don't require a status here because I can validate it with password too. So if pass1 pass1 dot value equal to pass2 dot value. Okay, let's put a not equal condition. Pass1 not equal to pass2. Show error message. Okay, let's put equal. So if pass1 dot value equal to pass2 dot value, and in else part take the pass2 and put here. So pass2 dot remove, so it should be add class order danger and put the span message. Save your message. Span. Message is not masked. Save it. Now let's check. So on email, password, user type, register. Password is not matched. There is a problem. This is right. Password dot value but pass2 dot value. Save it. All are fine. There should be a little change in password too. So password is not matched. Password is matched. So now put the condition dollar dot Ajax and use URL. Okay, the URL is stick a variable, global variable, var and use domain equals to HTTP localhost. Later you can change it with your original URL address. Public underscore HTML and the folder name is localhost and then imv underscore project and the project and public HTML. So this is okay. Save it. So this is our domain, is a global variable, right? And use it here. Domain plus here like slash is given, or you can remove it. Add slash and that's where you want to go. So I'm going to go includes folder and there I will create a process file, process.php. Save it and so this is domain includes process.php. Method as usual it is post method and data equals to dollar hash register as a form dot serialize. So I will get the form data if everything is right and put a condition like and this should be correct and one more condition status equal to status should be true, or you can say should be true. And here you will write function with the parameter data, or you can say also response from PHP page. So better to write data and just write here. So once you will get the response, for now I will alert that data. Save it. So create a page, new file, name it process.php. Page is ready. Okay, process.php main.js process.php, right? So here I'm going to write here echo, yes, we are ready to get data. Okay, let's do refresh, name, email, password, admin. Yes, we are ready to get data. Means form is validated. So now another thing is that database constants. Define one more constant. Define and say the constant name is domain for server side scripting, and here the path will be like we have given in our JS page. Copy and the constants page and paste it. Right, so this is another constant domain in process.php includes and here you can also write a session start. You don't need to write again and again. Session start. db.php is here. db.php is already in user page, so we don't require here. So include score once and name it constant.php. Sorry, it's constants. So we have data, right? And we require process.php page. Sorry, we require class user. So here what input fields I can take is set $_ post, and so first I can take username and set $_ post. Second I can take email. So these two are enough to get all the data, right? Once these are set means there is data. And I can create so this constants.php is not in the same directory, so I'm going to write a dot to go out of this directory and another dot to look for another directory, and slash database constants.php. Now the constants are added, and let's say include once. So user.php is in the same directory. Now here I will create object $user equals to new user. So user object is created. I'm going to call the user functions are, so here create user account, copy this and paste here. So it's a dollar username. We have already functions like dollar and post. So I have done all the validation in jQuery, so I don't need to do a further validation. Just take your username, email field, dollar underscore post and email. Here you can also write regular expressions for username as well as for email if you want to secure it more. And let's write here password 1, user type post, and finally user type. And I will echo this, I will store this into a result variable. So whatever this function will return, it can be ID of the user, or it can be email already exist, or it can be error like echo dollar result. Save this and main.js. So here if data equal to string like email exist, copy it and in your main.js paste here. So if this is email already exist, it will say a normal language like uh, it seems like your email is already used. Else if there can be another return like user.php some error. Data equal to some error else. So obviously if it is not email already exists and it is not some error, means this is ID. And here I will say window dot location dot href equals to, so the first one is domain plus slash and it will be index.php and question mark. Okay, message equals to you are registered, now you can log in. And if you want, you can use a function like encode. Hope it will work. I'm not sure about this encode URI. Something wrong. If you want, you can put the in other ways like we have done in here. So I don't want to waste time. Save it and file, save all and refresh the page. Put the names, email, password It's user type admin. So you can see it seems like your email already used. Okay, so you can see the message over the URL. You can register. Now you can log in. You are registered, now you can log in. So you can get the message in index.php page by putting the function, but we will do this in next part because this video is very long. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.